Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
7 o'clock.
Ground ball right side. Belt has it. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Starling Marte.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 31, Michael.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting fourth, shortstop, Carlos.
Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Line drive to left. Pagan is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Lorenzo Cain comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Too high, 1-0. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Angel Pagan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Lucas Duda will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. George Springer will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy charging this one. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Third baseman number 13, Joe.
Hit hard back up the middle. Hardy's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Jason Castro will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Brandon Belt started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
First baseman, Brandon.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wheeler sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Weak chopper up the line, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. So striding in, Buster Posey, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to third. And reined in, one away. J.J. Hardy will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Matt Duffy, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Hit on the ground to short. Correa on the grass, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Gene Segura gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Zach Wheeler set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Neil Walker will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Starling Marte. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Jake Peavy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Giants,
Wheeler into his motion. Here's the first pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. And no contact that time by Peavy, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And Walker's throw is right there for route number 1. Lorenzo Cain will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that. On
to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone here in the home third.
now batting.
Into the box, Angel Pagan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the seats, 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. 3-1 now.
Yeah, this is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after the 2 quick outs. If nothing else, you buy your pitcher a little more time to catch his breath.
And the walk. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. And Michael Conforto is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 31. Michael
hits it high and deep out to center field. Trout looks up. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit to third. Duffy is there. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 22.
Lucas Duda digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Trout has it in his tracks. 2 gone. George Springer, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Brandon Belt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Conforto is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Buster Posey stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Down the third baseline. Wheeler gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.J. Hardy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Joey Gallo heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So one away, and here's the left-handed hitting catcher, Jason Castro. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout shading to his right, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Now in the box, Zach Wheeler. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in. Matt Duffy comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Settling in now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for San Francisco. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Jake Peavy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Wheeler's ready. First pitch on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Neil Walker will lead things off here for Houston as they look to get things started in this 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1. Starling Marte will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Line toward the alley in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Michael Conforto stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Carlos Correa will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
Seems to be seeing the ball okay, though. Making some decent contact so far.
Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Lorenzo Cain will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Angel Pagan comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Wheeler pauses. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You know, when I watch Mike Trout and I see the speed and the power, it reminds me of Mickey Mantle. And whatever you do, don't give him something down in the zone to hit. He loves the ball down.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Chopped at the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Buster Posey will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. And back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Right side and right into the shift. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. George Springer will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Sacrifice attempt here. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third. Jason Castro will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Zach Wheeler will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Colby Rasmus will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taking some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. TV sets. Here it is. This is line to left. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. Starling Marte digs in now after lining out in his last try. Heading out towards shallow right. Cain in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Michael Conforto stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Pulled toward right center field. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Luke Gregerson will come in now working
for Houston.
Leading off the inning, J.J. Hardy. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Matt Duffy steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Gene Segura will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Jake Peavy comes forward to swing the bat, but he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach it here with 1 away. Number 28 is going to be summoned off the bench to pinch hit, so that will officially end the night of work for Jake Peavy.
Yeah, and it's not automatic, but the usual thought right here is to stay out of the double play and get those 2 guys into scoring position.
Conforto will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. Lorenzo Cain gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Carlos Correa comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Scott Feldman will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Ground ball left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Lucas Duda digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Hardy for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. George Springer gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Angel Pagan, and they'll need him to get something going here. Andrew McCutchen will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder,
Mike Trout stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
The first baseman,
Into the windup and the pitch. Brandon Belt is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here in the inning. And now he gets the third guy to go after a first pitch out of the strike zone.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Joey Gallo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Sergio Romo will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now playing left field.
Hit sharply on the ground. Segura has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Jason Castro stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now, Luke Gregerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Marwin Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here. 2 out, nobody on.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Sent on the ground out to second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Will Harris will come on here.
Number 36.
Striding in to start the 9th, Buster Posey, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hit back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly, and Posey's now 0 for 3 as he's retired here for the first out. J.J. Hardy stands in. Kenny Vargas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Vargas.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Matt Duffy stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Kelby Tomlinson will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And tough duty to bunt off the bench like that, but he gets this one down. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out